Alright. Got anything interesting to talk about?
Well, I did want to talk about one thing.
Well,
Unfortunately, we're not going to get to talk about that. I really wanted to talk about YouTube as an industry because that's a retarded concept. But no, I'm going to have to change the topic to plagiarism and apology because absolutely no one knows what those are.
okay.
I'm not kidding. So yes, before we do anything on the topic of apology, this asshole.
Oh, ma pauvre tête.
Ce n'est pas l'un de vos organes vitaux.
So like I said, remember when I said the man was betting on this guy to win the team?
Yeah.
Well, this guy fucked it all up. Right? He's blaming everything on that kid over there. One unruly customer with really bad armpits. There.
So now we gotta kill him?
Nah, he's just gonna sulk because for some reason he ruined his tea party and he lost everything. So he's just gonna sit there crying his ass forever.
Well, that seems lame.
Après ma dernière défaite,
Yeah, I think I heard tea in there.
avec un bloc de 30 tonnes. Depuis, plus personne ne peut aller le défier. Alors, notre sage, maître en écho bleu et mécanicien
Also, this is a bit loud.
a conçu une machine capable de dégager ce bloc du passage. Oh, mais hélas, il a disparu avant que nous ayons pu l'essayer. En emmenant toutes ces piles d'énergie avec lui.
Well, this guy shut
J'ai quand
up.
même réussi à retirer
Except he
la
won't
passerelle de notre
because he's
convoi
not
pour
going
empêcher le
to.
monstre
And I
de
can't
venir
skip this!
Ouais, bien joué, Soda. Mais il va falloir
Is it like this in the anime?
remettre en place et tout ça.
Can you ever skip an Yes, you can.
Et causer ma perte.
This is just the anime cutscene, isn't it? Whatever.
Oh, d'accord. Amenez-moi 90 orbes et je remettrai les passerelles. Mais je refuse de me battre contre ce monstre à nouveau.
Right then. So, on the topic of apology, how to apologize. First step, go up to the person, like face to face, like talk to him. We're gonna pay him money to stop being such a sad ass. But go up to the person, in person, find a time to meet up. Just any time will do. Like, just have to be physically appearing in front of him. And say, next step is say, I'm sorry. Difficult, but it's possible. Trust me, it's possible because a lot of people do it. And last but not least, the most important step to a proper apology is saying, how can I make it better, or how do I make amends for it? Literally nobody does this last step.
It's true.
You want to look at someone that doesn't do it? Corporations! They never do it!
Figures.
Because when you apologize for something, you're supposed to not do the thing! That's what jail, that's why we have people in jail, because America's jail is actually pretty screwed up. Jailing system is actually pretty fucked up, so I'm not gonna throw too many stones in that direction, except I will, cause it's fucked up. So now we're in Purdue, as you can see.
Wow, they actually have Purdue over here too?
Yeah, it's the Continental episode.
Ah.
Oh. We are going down and down and down.
This is fun.
Jakku, are you okay?
Does he spin like that in the anime?
It's how he walks, man. It's how he walks in the anime. Either way, there's a whole bunch of disgusting, destroying things that will. There's a whole bunch of things that will kill us in this place. And I absolutely hate this place because there's too much platforming, and platforming is cry. Platforming makes me cry because I don't want to do it. But here we are. Anyway, I can drop down here. So yeah, not doing the thing again, most important parts to apologizing. Because any fucker can apologize. Like, it's not hard. You just say 2 words. I fucked it up, but it's alright.
That's 4 words.
All you have to say is, anyone can say, I'm sorry. It's easy. It's incredibly easy to do. If you can't say I'm sorry, that's because you don't know how to speak English. And that's the only reason you can't do it. Otherwise, saying I'm sorry is really fucking easy to do. Oh, that's the wrong direction. Either way. And the thing is, like, when people apologize like over the internet, that's a different can of things to open, cause it's like
Different can of death?
no, it's more like in the first place, on the internet, when you're speaking under the condition of anonymity, your insults mean exactly the same amount as your apologies, which is nothing, if you think about it. Okay, I'm not saying that bullying people over the internet is a good thing to do. I'm saying that in the long run, they don't hold as much weight. It's still scary though when you hear those stories about people committing suicide because they're getting like waves and waves of like hate just like pouring onto them. But at the same time, that hate is a lot less than if it was like actual. Like if people actually like went up to you and said, "You suck," and like no one likes you and shit like that. That shit hurts.
Yeah.
It still hurts over the internet, but not as much. That doesn't. I am not defending internet bullies, cause fuck those assholes who can't actually speak in public.
They use it's like they're using anonymity as like a safety blanket.
Not even a safety blanket.
Not even a safety blanket?
They just feel entitled to do it.
Why?
Cause it's easy. It's really, really easy. You can just do it and you won't get caught by police. Unless they do some IP shit, and let's be honest, who the hell does that?
It's always possible.
Yeah.
Which kind of makes me question why people don't do it more.
Oh, I have to hit the guy on the top first. Yeah,
Remember.
gameplay.
Remember, systemic processes.
So that's kind of what I wanted to say about apology. Get that off my chest because seriously, it's not hard. It's not easy either. You just have to do it properly. It's really easy to do it properly, but you actually have to put effort into apologizing, believe it or not. Just like Ripley's. Anyway.
Just like what?
Ripley's.
The Believe It or Not series?
Do people still read that? I wonder.
I know it's still a thing.
I know it, yeah. No one will doubt that. Alright, now, step 2 on my list. Plagiarism!
Yes.
Right, so in recent months, because this is really old news, but why the hell not? News is still news. There's a YouTuber, I think, Matthew Sankorperson, who I don't remember what he goes by. I just know that I don't care about YouTube as much as other people do. That's all I know. But what I also know is that apparently some dude called him out for plagiarism, like plagiarizing his videos. And the thing is, he's verified, so any videos he's doing, he's getting money out of it. So first off, plagiarizing in the first place, even if you're not making money off of it,
It's still kind of shitty.
yeah, it's not even shit. It's illegal. I mean, it's illegal shit. All right. Like there is no defense for people who There's no defense for people who plagiarize. That just does not exist. Like, sympathy and plagiarism, they do not go hand in hand.
Nope.
Alright then. So apparently, someone calls him out for plagiarizing, right? And like, this was really big YouTube news. Fucking unbelievable.
Of course. Gotta have all the drama.
Yeah. Really big YouTube news. It's like, oh my god. And then the guy responded, okay, from now on I'm gonna cite my sources. That's not how you fix plagiarism.
So what kind of plagiarism was it? Was it like re-uploading videos?
Like quoting, like direct quoting from articles made by someone else.
Oh.
Oh, that was weird. I can't see anything. Also, I died on the ground in the water.
What?
Yeah, that happened.
What?
Whatever. So now, because I am apparently a walking dictionary, I'm gonna tell you guys the definition of plagiarism too.
Alright, what's the definition of plagiarism, Mr. Random?
Plagiarism. Either using sources inside your... Oh, it disappeared. Using sources inside your works that are not cited, that counts as plagiarism. Those guys deserve the credit for their research that you used. All right. If you have any evidence or you have any quoted line, give that thing the
credit it deserves.
Yes. Step number 2, and this is the most important part. This is the most important part that people have to understand. Like, they teach it in school. And stuff like that. But it's like, step number 2, paraphrasing is the same thing. All right. Plagiarism, even if it's not a direct quote, if you like paraphrase what he says, they also deserve the credit for that.
Yeah.
All right. So you can't like, oh, it's like, it's not a direct quote. I'm just using a different thing. No. It's still, if you don't cite that, it's still
because it's someone else's
plagiarism.
work, just in your own words.
Yes. Stuff like summaries, that technically has to be like kind of cited, because otherwise no one knows who the fuck you're summarizing. So it's not a loophole that's required. All right. And then number 3. No, so what that means is that you can't take someone's entire work and then make that as your own. I'm not getting that.
Nope.
1 second. Oh, no. I'm not getting back on there. Oh, it's making the failure noise because I failured. Oh, sad day. Sad day for Jackie.
Jackie would be disappointed.
So yeah. So paraphrasing is still plagiarism if you're doing the same thing. Also, I can't skip this. Fuck this noise. Right? So what the YouTube guy actually did was actual plagiarism. Like he would like take the exact same, like he would have the same list, right, with the same people in it in the same order and basically say the same thing, but paraphrased, right? Like, that shit is still plagiarism. And when he says he's now going to cite his sources, that means nothing. Oh. It still means nothing, but in the sense that, okay. I'm also not getting that power selling.
No.
No.
May as well just die.
I think I can make it. Don't worry. He's gonna give me the failure noise. There we go. Finally made it up here. And then I can... Nope.
You died.
Yay. Did you enjoy this quest the first 3 times? Well, here it is again. Thank you, video game. This is all I ever asked.
The 4th time's always better.
Mm-hmm.
Lucky number 4.
Alright, and another thing of plagiarism is something that kind of piques my interest because I'm dealing with the content ID on one of my shitty ass videos with 4 views on it.
Okay.
So basically, there's an indie game. It's freeware, right? Freeware means that it's copywritten, but it's like distributed for free.
Yeah.
Right? So it's freeware, right? And in the game, there's this one song that goes by Diamond Meditation, right? And is made by a person named Troop. All right.
Okay.
So keep that in mind, Diamond Meditation and Troop. All right. And it's a fairly nice song, right? The thing is, that part of the song shows up in the credits, and because somehow, somewhere, someone else has the exact same song but copywritten, appearing in an album, right? The difference is that even though it's the exact same song, bar like what, one difference? I don't even remember. It's probably doesn't have any differences whatsoever. But the thing is, the artist for the song is different. It's like some Swagdanado Glass Vedev guy forgets some type of Swedish name.
Weird.
Yeah. The idea is that it's this guy, right? But the song name has changed to Untitled Beauty. Right. So that really, so yeah, that begs the question: is it the same person who made that thing? Because if it is, the copyright content ID is legit. Like I can't dispute that. Like credit should, he has all that stuff.
Yeah.
That's all his now. Even if it's a retroactive, like copyright, it's still a copyright. Yeah. I can't go against that. So.
But if it isn't.
If it isn't, if it's different people, he's plagiarizing a freeware song and selling it, like actually getting money off of it.
Well, that's not good.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have to do research on it if I actually want to dispute this. At the moment, I don't really care, but it's piqued my interest enough.
What made it pique your interest, anyways?
The fact that it came from a freeware thing, right? And and I got hit by and the person was a different like listed artist.
Interesting.
Right? Not only that, but the game the song came out within a deep forest, right? The freeware game. That game came out in 2008. No,
wow.
2006. The album that his song Untitled Dreams is listed on, that came out in 2008. So that's a 2-year difference.
Huh.
Right? So this definitely needs some studying to go over. I'm not sweating it too hard over it, but I definitely have something to do now.
Something else to take up your time.
Mm-hmm.